Hey, it's me. It's Trixie. Hello, 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 hello. Hey, hello. Is there anybody in there? Just not if you can hear me. Is there anyone at home? There is no pain. All right. You ever been called a mook before? I got this DM message request. It's a message request, but as you will see, I can no longer send messages to this person, even though I never did. And the message just says, "You're a liberal mook." A mook? Motherfucker called me a mook. I have to look up what that even really means. A stupid or incompetent person. Okay, I'm a liberal idiot? A fool? A damn fool? A liberal fool? How am I meant to feel about this? Like, is this meant to send me into self-reassessment? This person blocked me after calling me a liberal mook. No idea who they are. However, it says undiscovered voice talent for lackadaisy and then a Christian cross. Buddy, I'm just going to let you know, if you're out there trying to get yourself discovered as a voice actor, randomly DMing live streamers that they are a liberal mook and then blocking them is a weird look, a weird approach. I don't know how much the lackadaisy people want their voice actors doing things like this. I highly doubt any other lackadaisy voice actors are doing things like this. Just seems like strange behavior if that was your goal in life. Whatever. They blocked me, so I don't know any more of what their deal is than what I saw there. Although now that I think about it, I could have maybe looked up their on an incognito window and found out more, because I am somewhat interested. But it's too late now. I've already moved on. We've got other things to do. We got to watch Simoun. It's anime day. How many of y'all got your episodes ready? How many people have their Simoun episode 12 rip roaring and ready to go? Because that's what we're doing. Hikari no Suzumare, something, something, anime music. Is there a possibility I will ever reverse transition? No. No. Also, why? It's an odd question to just ask out of nowhere all of a sudden. Anon user 2. Anyway. I'd elaborate, but that wasn't even a super chat rant request, so I can't honor it. So, with such distinction, okay. Oh no, I downloaded Brigadude by mistake, says Yakuban. I mean, you need both ultimately, because that's what we're doing next. So anybody who didn't remember to get their Simoun and still has not remembered to get their Simoun, you still have time to go download Brigadoon before it's Brigadoon time. All right, as always, we're skipping the OP, so go straight to 1 minute, 30 seconds. I do like the OP of this show. It's interesting. I really remember not caring for it much when I first watched the show, but it grew on me over time. And I probably only heard it because I'm sure it's on the OST. And as we've established, I used to listen to the soundtrack of this show all the time when I was going to bed. And so it's very deeply embedded in my unconscious mind. Anywho, I got to make this tiny now so nobody can see it. Because none of these anime companies like free publicity. They'd rather copyright block you for footage or whatever. I don't know. I don't know how much of a problem it would really be with this show, but I'm not willing to take the risk of finding out. It's a lot easier to just make sure everybody's got their own copy, You don't really need to be looking at me. Maybe you got two monitors. Maybe you just tab over and you've got my audio in the show fully visible. Maybe you've got both windows sitting next to each other. I don't know how you do it. I've got two monitors, so I can see the chat, and I've got full screen the show on my laptop here. But all right. Let me know if y'all are ready. As soon as we get a few readies, we'll go for it. We'll launch in. The ED is by Savage Genius, who does Pandora Hearts and Utakata. I didn't know that. I don't remember the ED as much. I'd have to listen to it again all the way through, I guess. But the OP just because it has that immediate Hikari, and like, as you could tell from me trying to do it just now, it's pretty difficult to actually sing. Oh God. Hikari. Hold on. Hikari. No, I don't think. I don't know if I can hit the notes. Some shit like that. I don't know, but sped up. I literally can't even sing it. I guess that's why it impresses me so much. I can almost kind of get close. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Wait, it didn't work. Shit. Fuck. Why didn't it work? I hate when that happens. Okay, never mind. I clicked on it. Go back to 130. Get yourself ready again. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
待って姉さん僕はパラ様のパルだ今さらアルティと組めだなんてパライエッタにとってあなたの代わりはいくらでもいるでも兄弟には代わりはいない二人が描くリマージョンきっとある成果を見せるはず兄弟の
This feels like it really started us off like in the action.
今以上の失態はもう許されない
From now on, no more disgraceful conduct will be permitted. We're all fucked. I guess we're jumping right into the sisters conflict. She don't like onions.
やっぱりこの程度か。は？好きだのなんだの言ったって。
I mean, I don't like when they cut onions up that small either, but.
人を殺すことは皆無。何よ、大好きなパラ様に振られたからって当たらないでくれる？
Damn, everybody's just going at each other. Cunt mode, fucking tea spilled all over the place. True Mario Kart writing going on here. I'm glad we're finally getting these two together again. They were hinting at this relationship early on, but they haven't really done anything with it for a while. Full robotic form. You were here earlier asking if you could join my StreamYard, and the answer is no. I don't know who you are. You should probably explain yourself before asking such a strange question.
思ってる。忘れない。あの夜のこと。姉さん。ほら、フロエ、もっと左。なんで雨漏りなんてすんの？
シムーンシビラにお手伝いいただくとは、メシスも喜びましょう。
信じられん。これでよく飛べるな。
恐縮です。
カイムは？
まだ拗ねてんの。めんどくさいやつ。
ここにいたのか。カイム、明日の試験飛行。私とアエルが同行することになったわ。
パラ様はいいの？僕がパルを外れても。
落ち着いて、カイム。
そんな目で見ないで。
すまない。
パラ様は悪くない。
カイム。
でも、僕だって悪くない。
カイム。混乱しているようだな。せめて私が同行すべきだったか。あなたではダメ。壊した。
I guess their ship is a lot jankier than they've led on so far.
冷たい。もう赤サビが出なくなったと思ったら次は水か。参ったね。冷たくないの？
落ちないんだ。
え？
何度洗っても。
Oh
洗っ
boy.
ても落ちてくれない。
Crawling in my skin, these wounds, they will not heal.
さっさと寝ましょう。リモネ、怖いんじゃないの？こっちのベッドに来てもいいのよ。え、別に平気。無理しないで。まだリモネはちっちゃいんだから。
本当は自分が怖いくせに。
そんな。
Adorable. What a way to like have the most emotionally tense moment and then follow it up with like the most emotionally warm moment just to be sure you're like ready to go for the rest of the episode. Trixie Golden Witch's super chat bitch. Crawling in my skin, she mooed, they will not heal. Oh, thank you for that. What's this secret makeout sesh liaison? Oh, okay, they're just getting ready to go into battle. Dummy Nura is just weirdly presiding. She's doing what I would do in being president, I guess. It is kind of fucked up, like, when I think about it, like, yeah, the sister that sexually assaulted you. Oh, she bit her lip. This is fucking intense. Like the way that they're handling it, where it's like we know and nobody else knows, and they're really trying not to make a thing out of it, but like at the same time, everybody can tell there's something going on, but they're like, we don't know what it is, so we don't know what to do about it, but they're not really just letting it go and being like, maybe we shouldn't press the issue, you know? So it ends up being kind of, it's abuse by not being willing to just accept that sometimes somebody just doesn't want to do something and their reasons are good, you know?
私たち一緒に乗るの。
Not every pair of sisters will have amazing patterns by flying together. It's not worth the
どうし
experiment.
てこうなっちゃったんだろ
How did we get like
う。
this? You
私は
did
い
it.
つも一緒だったのに。
You did this.
やっぱりあの夜のこと。
You're more twisted than a car wreck. And you're full of shit. It was the worst idea possible, but none of them knew. They didn't know what happened. They don't want to talk about it, but again, just don't push somebody into something they obviously don't. If they're showing that level of resistance, you don't need a reason. Just don't tell them to do that. Assume it will go poorly. I almost got melted, man. Getting sentimental.
祈りが届かぬ。雲の中に入れるから見失うもんか。姉さん、
呼ぶな。
姉さん。
僕のことを呼ぶな。やっぱりだ。やっぱりお前のせいだ。アルティ、お前が悪い。そう、全部お前が悪いんだ。
See, this is the kind of writing that Okada Mari does best because
あれは
she's good at like writing trauma and like really intense characters with really like over the top, you know, emotional reactions to things. I just thought of going by her like autobiography, which I didn't read all of. I read a bunch of people talking about it. That line that she said there, like, it's all your fault, everything is your fault, it's the kind of stuff that her mother would scream at her. So all of this comes from a place of like, this is what life is just like from her perspective. It's like people are intense and emotional and fucking, you know, really going at one another about their feelings in this kind of way. And I think she writes these kinds of things extremely well. Not a lot of people can really do like emotional argument that well in writing, I think. People are usually trying to write like escapist stuff where people aren't being cunts to each other. But for Okada Mari, like this is still on that level of like, well, I don't know, they worked through it in the end, so that means it's happy, right? You know.
シムーンの異常もあるし、一度メッシスに戻って。
最初から無理だったんだ。ドミヌーラもさすがにわかるはずさ。いくら兄弟だからって。
私、行く。アルティ？私と姉さんが無理じゃないこと、ドミヌーラに分かってもらう。
Why was her cowlick moving back and forth like that?
アエルとカイムはシムーンで待機。
Why are all of their bangs moving, like bouncing like this? Has their hair always moved when they were in the cockpits? Is it just because they've got them open? It only looks like a couple of them are open. I guess it's just, okay. It's because they're open. This is an interesting sequence. Very Gundam. This shot is lingering forever. Okay. Alright, I like that. It's very tactile. Kind of reminds me of the first Pat Labor movie when they're going into that big ship facility place.
誰もいない。そうね。あれは壊れた単焦と見張りのいない施設。こんな奴らに苦しめられてるんだね、私たち。ええ。これで神の蒸気に向かってくるなんて。力の差なんて関係ないのかな。死ぬのが怖くないのかな。死を恐れない人なんていないと思うけど。じゃあ強いんだね。羨ましいな。
The fuck is your deal, Alti?
あなたばかりが強くなる必要はないのよ。
Just try to fuck somebody who's not your sister.
いつも僕の邪魔をする。どうしてあいつは。
アルティと何があったの？あんたたちなんかおかしいよ。兄弟なのに。
兄弟だから。
え？
あの夜。
Ano Yoru. Nothing good ever happened on Ano
僕は
Yoru.
弱くなってた。朝になれば初めての戦争。怖かった。叫びたかった。逃げ出したかった。そんな時。つけ込まれたんだ。拒めなかったんだ。アルティの誘いを。
You could.
よくわかんないや。
当たり前だよ。兄弟でなんて犬が大概だ
Abominable
よ。
sin.
そうじゃなくてさ、そういうことにどっちがいいとか悪いとかあんのかな。
I don't know.
それは
聞いただけじゃわかんないよ。本当に誘ったのはあんたの方かもしれない。
No, Airu, what is your deal? Why are you like
誘っ
this?
た？僕が？
Airu does not believe all women. That is definitely not her her political slant. Airu literally quote Airu. You were probably asking for it.
カイム？
確かめなくちゃ。
I have to make sure.
アルティを連れ戻さなきゃ。
待ってカイム。
カイム！
You shouldn't listen to Airu. She generally is good at traumatizing people and not much else.
ちっちゃな頃、私いつも泣いてばかりで、そんな時はいつも姉さんが抱きしめてくれた。強くなれた。私が戻りたいのはあの夜じゃなくて、ポカポカした
Here
昼
comes
下
that
がり。
waltz again.
私が欲しいのは
I think this is
知
a
らなかっ
waltz.
た感覚をくれた手じゃなくて、繋いで歩いた優しい手。
I wasn't trying to fuck her.
姉さんも
She just took it that way.
いつか男になって、今度は私が抱きしめてあげたい。姉さんも強く。姉さん。
Don't get shot. What are you what is she doing that she's not allowed to do right now exactly? I feel like I missed a beat here. That's what I'm worried about. That's uncomfortable. Yeah, you sure didn't catch her ass. I know she didn't really like jump, but you got this. Good thing our thing is faster than you falling. Oh, it's like a magical cancellation of gravity field or something. Cool. Much easier to animate than the other options. Okay, so they were on an enemy ship. I guess I had forgotten they were on an enemy ship, and that's why I was like, why are they getting chased? They'd been like there for so long without getting noticed.
Simoun 級に祈りが通じなかった。そう。あなたは今までそんな話聞いたことない。
I definitely, whatever like mission they were on, I really didn't register it very much in light of the episode is very much not about that.
抱きしめられて強くなる。それは違うわ、アルティ。お互いに強くなれた時にこそ、本当の意味で抱きしめ合える。
That's right, you can't be trying to fucking do all the saving. You gotta teach her how to save herself. Or some shit. Lead a bitch to fish and she'll only know how to get there. But you gotta teach her how to fish once she's there and then she'll be able to catch fish at the place that you brought her to. You know? That's the idiom.
あなたの瞳に映ってるのは、永遠に年を取ることのないあなた自身の姿。私じゃないのよ。え
Got away with just an arm, boo boo. Yummy blood.
同じ味だ。
Oh. Well, yeah, I mean, it's blood. I don't know if it tastes a whole lot of different ways, especially your sister's blood and your blood would probably taste as close as two bloods would ever taste, right? Yeah, that was hard and heavy. I like that one. What did y'all think of that one? I thought it was pretty good. It was an interesting conflict. Airu victim blamed, and that was hilarious. And she really is just like comically wrong, like a lot. Like she always says the wrong thing. It's like endearing how wrong she is. I'm sure that will come into contest at some point. At some point, she's got to be like faced with the fact that she has been terminally incorrect her entire career. Is this like an Ava situation where the stakes get changed to be very emotional at the end? Not exactly. I would say the stakes get changed to be very emotional soon. And then they just kind of stay at about that same level through to the end. But nowhere near the level of... I mean, Ava's just such a like psychological beatdown. Like that show is like aggressively like traumatic, like it's going out of its way to try to traumatize you in a way. I don't think this show does that. This show is drama. It's good drama. Uh, it has memorable moments. I wouldn't describe it as like blunt force attempting to traumatize you the way that Evangelion was. But we'll see. We'll see how everybody ends up feeling when we start getting into the real drama. Hikari ni tsuzumare, kono something I can do it now. Almost. And now. I had to do a lot of coughing when I had the mic muted to get my throat clear enough to be able to hit that high note. Hikari ni tsuzumare, kono something I don't know the words. Still kind of sounds shaky, but you know, whatever. At least I could hit the note. I can't deal with not being able to hit a note. It fucks with my brain. I'm like, nah, you could probably hit it. You just got to try harder. You just got to clear that part of your nasal cavity. Somewhere in your throat, there's a part that can produce that noise, I promise. All right. Okay. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready to watch the next episode? We're on episode 13. We're skipped to 1 minute 30. Once again, Daminura is standing in front of everybody making some sort of decree. She truly is the president of Simoun in the same way that I am the president of the United States, which is to say incumbent. Okay. Three, 2, 1, go.
僕はパラ様のパルだ。
This is the same way that the last episode started,
全てはコールテンペストの威信を
except the
取り戻
music
す
is
ため
different.
ネビデル、あれはなぜシモン宮に祈りが届かない。タイム、姉さん、
呼ぶな。僕のことを呼ぶな。
Kotoari. Music is going fucking apeshit right now. For no reason. There was absolutely no reason for it to still be that
祈り
intense.
かええ、神の蒸気を動かすのはシムーンシビラの祈り。二人の御子
I don't know
を
whose butt is that. I guess that's
称える。
the younger sister. Which one's Kaimu? The older or the younger one? I
そ
can't
れは
remember.
シムーンを拒絶することと同義。
The other one's like Altia or something like
にわか
that.
に信じられないな。そんな話は聞いたことがない。推測でしかないわ。それでもあなたたちの働きでシムーンの隠れた一面に触れることができた。よくやってくれたわ。というのはおかしいかしら。
私と姉さんがパルを続けるのは難しいってことだよね。
理解してもらえるかしら。
Alti. Ariti.
敵来ないね。はあ。暇であちこちカビ生えちゃいそう。
Eu como pau.
ならば戦争を求めるというのか。
そうは言ってないでしょ。
Y
ただ何も
bebo
することがないって
leite.
のが。
罰当たりな考えは今すぐに廃棄した方がいい。
ああ。べー。ああ、つまんない。
ん？
ああ。ロードレーンもああ見えても怒ると怖いよね。知らないと。
Shiranai basically means I don't know about it. I'm gonna pretend I don't know anything.
何を考えてる？
姉さんとは違うこと。 そう
Or even I don't know you.
水玉のリマージョン。
そうシムーンが成し遂げる究極のリマージョン最後の奇跡を描くと言われているわ
最後の。
Ah, well, this sounds like it might be important endgame information about the show. There's a Remahjong that can create the ultimate miracle.
私リマージョンなんか
Whatever
し
the
てた？
fuck that
そっか
means.
あの時のってばそうだったんだ。
会える
会えるね
So needless to say, the show basically ends when somebody can create an ultimate miracle Remahjong.
わポリフ確かネビル
Current timestamp is 5 minutes and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16.
したんだ水玉のリマージョン。
それは
わかった。成功しなかった。
ええ、
そっか。アムリアとは。
This bitch is straight up getting the grime out of the cracks in the floor.
テンプスパティウムの神様は綺麗好き濁った水には近寄らないって母さんが言ってたわ汚れた台所や風呂場から
I mean, that's true in a way.
マミーナってすごい私の知らないことたくさん知ってる
That's because you're a spoiled bitch.
こうして掃除したり料理を作ったり夢見ちゃったのかもまあこびりついちゃってなかなか落ちない柑橘類さえあれば
Just like I gotta keep myself humble by reminding myself of
やっぱり
the grime on the ground.
美味しい
ネビリル。
Nebidoo.
おい君は分かってる。アムリアとは失敗したんでしょ。私とならきっとできる。ねネビル一緒にやめて。
Oh, you really fucked up. She's reached a new low of insensitive comment making and trauma reawaken triggering. She's reached a new, literally, Nebiru is literally triggered.
黙るんだアイル。どうして？その話は。
Triggering. You have literally triggered her. Can you not
アムリアの
tell?
死を思い出してしまうから。
She broke a plate on the ground. She's really going in. She's gonna get hurt.
ネビリル。
Just scratches her face like, well, I'm not wrong. God damn, she is the worst. She is like the dumbest Utena. Like, at least Utena has empathy. Utena understands a woman's feelings. Airu understands no one's
そん
feelings.
な私は。
こっち入る
何こんなとこに連れてきて。
I feel like Airu might be a diagnosable narcissist.
好きだよ。
Like, she might have the, like, dark triad personality, like, traits or whatever.
長くおしゃべりしたいとかギュッと温かさを感じたいとかひたす
Or
ら
a
に相手が欲しい
psychopath
って
or
思う
whatever the fuck.
そういう好きよ
ネビリルが欲しいよ。ネビリルとならきっと誰よりも高く飛べる。
会える
Damn.
どう？
どうって？
感想よ。
これから戦闘があるわけでもないのに変。
Hmm.
そう思わなくなるのが本当の好きなの。ネビリルはアムリアが好きだったの。意味わかる？
それと水玉のリマージョンと何の関係があんの？
好きな方がいろいろいいの。
A normie trying to communicate with an autistic person is what that scene gives to me.
ネビリル、ネビリル、ネビリル、ネビリル、ネビリル。大丈夫だよ。私となら。私たちならできる。
Problem is, these people believe in Nebiriru, but they do not inspire Nebiriru's belief in them to the level they think they do. I guess.
アムリアの死を思い出してしまうから。ネビリル、どうしたんだ？
She's having a full-on fucking panic attack. She crashed out. Jesus Christ. She literally went into such a trauma hole that she went unconscious about it. I'm trying to think if I've ever gotten like so emotional I passed out. Usually I get so emotional I can't sleep. I don't know if I've ever gotten so like overwhelmed by. I've definitely like gone to bed, you know, been like, okay, I can't handle today anymore. I'm gonna lay down and like slowly fallen asleep. I don't think I've ever like blacked out from emotion like that before. It seems terrifying. Like legitimately terrifying. Then again, the whole concept of blacking out terrifies me. What an adorable shot. It's wild to me how many people there are that like get blackout drunk like regularly and just like have all these gaps in their memories.
ドミネーラと？
I always think I don't have gaps in my memories, but then other people always remember shit I said or shit I was around for that I don't remember, and I'm like, oh, well, I guess I don't remember everything. God knows why I don't remember that stuff.
キスしたくなるらしい。好きな方が
But my
いろい
brain's
ろ
full
いい
of
らしいよ。
holes like a sponge.
いろいろ？うん、いろいろ。 上層部は何と？
Same, Ellen. I've only forgotten one night ever, and that was my 21st
せっ
birthday.
かく発見した空中基地を放置しろというの？
I saw some footage of it. It was bad.
予期せぬ問題が起きたらしく混乱しているようでしたが、
やはり目先のことにとらわれて対局が見えていない。このままでは9国は。
シビラ・ドミヌーラ、あなたは何かを焦っているように見えます。私のようなものがシビラに意見するなどおこがましいですが。
ええ、その通りね。
Yeah. Shut up, asshole. She sure did shut his ass up, though.
リモネ。
Man, Limone is just being adorable all throughout this episode. Just standing around being cute. Aw.
どう思った？好きと思った？
So fucking precious.
行きなさい。
Run along. Age 4 years and come back to me, Liwane.
アムリアは死んだ。ネビリル、ネビリル、ネビリル。
Well, I like that glow around her head.
どうしてしちゃった。あなた
Did she realize she was being a
具合悪い？
cunt? Damn, she came all the way onto her bed.
こっち見てよ。息が詰まるね、この部屋。昔のガラクタばかり。空気も流れてない。あるのは何の役にも立たない思い出だけ。外に出よう。行かなくちゃ。一緒にドアを開けよう、ネビリル。ネビリル。何
Awkward.
をしてる。痛いってば。ネビリルは疲れている。出ていくんだ。でも出ていくんだ。
Fucking white knight. Yeah, maybe if you weren't standing outside the door but coming in through the window, you would have gotten your chance at that kiss.
ネビリル、アイルも悪気はないんだと思う。だが少し眠りたいの。いいかしら。
I've got some masturbating to do. Get out. That was insanely hot. You are fucking up my lady boner. Please flee. Is the war literal or metaphorical? It's definitely literal. They definitely kill a lot of people.
アエルはさあ、あれは驚いたよね。
Ellen, I'm with you. Para needs to move on. I don't think she's really registered.
ずっと避けてたもんね。
I mean, I think she thinks that she's gonna be fine just kind of like being around even if she's not the one. Or maybe she thinks, oh, I'll be the one who's still left after everybody else is gone or something. But yeah, nah, that she's obviously not the one.
ええ、戦争なんて私には絶対無理って思ってたけれど、アムリアがいてくれれば負けることはないような、そんな気がしたもの。だから認めるのは怖かった。今だって認めたくなんてない。でもこれ何？バレちゃったね。
I broke your shit and then I fixed it up. Badly.
何それ。
Even children are laughing at you.
生き物？何よ、一生懸命縫ったんだからね。そりゃ多少不細工になっちゃったけど。顔がもう訪れたわね。そんなことないわ。かわいい。こういった類は作り手に似るものだな。ちょっと。
Yakuman said, damn, why do nice girls always finish last? In this case, it's because she's just kind of like standing around observing. Like her mentality is, oh, I'll let Neviru get over it. She needs her space. And it's like, I don't know, her space doesn't seem to be helping. She's been in her room for fucking months, you know? Like, I think it's gonna take somebody doing something about it. It's just unfortunate that Iru's an idiot. But she has the right approach.
君にネビリルを託したのは間違いだったのかもしれない。
Bitch, you did nothing of the. Neville doesn't care about your opinion. That's the biggest thing with Paraietta. She really is under this impression that like she and Neviril are on a wavelength together, and it's like I don't think they have the same opinions even slightly. So it's always like it makes it frustrating, easy to be frustrated at Paraietta when she says stuff like that, where it's like, yeah, you are not the speaker for her, you know.
問題があるかしら。しかし、ドミヌーラ、今の私はアエルとは組めない。
I'm not working with that bitch. She is
あなたが昨
creepy.
日言ったでしょ。シムーンはだからこそ。人の感情はおもちゃじゃない。そんな君の思い込みで。ネビリル。私は飛びたいよ。ネビリルは嫌かもしんないけど、私はネビリル、何よりも9国のことを考えてちょうだい。私たちはシムーンシビュラなのだから。
The fucking light left her eye there. Holy shit. I love how the deeper we get into this show, the more it is about girls having to kiss someone who just traumatized them and kind of feeling not okay about it.
やっぱり無理よ。無理じゃない。無理じゃない。私たちは飛べる。私たちは。
I love it in a it makes me uncomfortable in a kind of way. What's up, Borgor?
You know it's good.
It's going good. I'm watching Simoun.
That's a weird looking thing.
Yeah, it's their Gundams.
やっぱり感情なんて関係
They're
な
like
かったんだね
planes
そんなはずはないわ。
with big hex things.
Hex thing.
Hex motors, or whatever the fuck they're called. Helical, that's the word I'm looking for.
Helical.
Helical motors.
Helical.
Are you trying to get a walk on the back?
あんたはやっぱり私を求めてるんだ。
I think I can pay attention to this while walking on your back.
私となら飛べる。
I'm watching all these teenage girls traumatize one another.
アエルを求めてる。
How are they traumatizing each
違
other?
うわ。
They have to like make out in order to power their mechs, but they keep being like too pushy with one another and kind of like rapey.
What do you mean they have to make out to power their necks?
In order to, like the on switch for the plane is that they kiss each other and then kiss the plane.
What?
Yeah, so because it takes two people to pilot one, so there's two pilots. They kiss and then they kiss the plane and it gives the blessing of the goddess or whatever, and so they can pilot the plane. But if they've got like fucked up feelings about one another, then it makes piloting the plane really difficult, and the blessing is all fucked up. And
Like in Soul Eater. When they don't get along.
actually, that's a perfect example. Yes, that's even the show Darling in the Franxx kind of ripped it off too. And I think Pacific Rim has something similar too. But yeah, it's basically lots of problematic relationships. Lapusha says, "Oh, this would definitely trigger Lily Orchard." Lapusha, you haven't been here for these Simoun streams, but and you missed the episode earlier that was literally about the sister who sexually abused. Well, not abused is the wrong word. What would I say? Traumatized. She sexually traumatized her older sister, and then the two of them are forced to pilot a mech together, and they're like, the older sister is just completely not okay with it. She's like, you basically fucked up my entire ability to be close to anybody. Fuck you. But then they end up working together. They don't really resolve their feelings. They just kind of push through and do a thing real quick. But Yeah, it was some pretty fucked up sisterly relationship going on. And I had joked in our first session of watching this show, when they first showed the sisters, that they had a Lily Orchard and her sister thing going on. Which is probably a messed up thing to joke about, you know, but whatever. I'm surprised that they've made it so public. Lily has a tendency to just keep bringing up her own drama. Man, my tan lines stand out so much at this, like in this lighting. You can see the exact moment where my skin color changes. Like I'm wearing stockings. And finish up this walking on a back. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 now. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Big booty hoes. Alright, I have to take a piss. I need to leave. Fundamentally, I have returned from the bathroom place. I gotta put on the next episode of Simoun and watch the next episode of Simoun. Backwalk Central. Walking backwards on a back. All back walk all day long. It's the back shots only stream. Back, 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 walk. Look at her go. Up and down the back. Like a racetrack. Round and round where the cars go. Instead, it's a walking on a backhoe. Alright, I can do no more walking on the back. The time has come for it to end. So we can go back to watching Simoun. Simoun, Simoun, where's the better, where's the Simoun, Simoun? No one ever looked so fine, so fine. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. No more kill the bird. Welcome to the bungalow. Dead back. Where my gerunds at? Parenthetical. Y'all ready to watch episode 14? All right. Ellen's ready. 1 minute 30. Feeling pretty fine. I'm feeling pretty sharp. I'm feeling pretty wired, and I'm getting things done. Then right around 2 o'clock, I get this little tiny migraine. It starts behind my eyes and moves to the bottom of my neck and then to the back of my spine. And doesn't get there till the end of the day. We're on episode 14 right now. So if you want to get to episode 14 and go to 1 minute 30 seconds so that you are skipped the opening song. I'm giving you 20 seconds. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
確かこの辺りだと思ったんだけどな。
I love this background art. Big old crazy clouds.
ネビリル
Nibbity-doo.
この辺りで我が国は小国とだけではなく霊国とも国境を接しています。先日発見された小国空中基地が浮かんでいた地点はすでに霊国内であった可能性が。
最もわかりやすく最悪の解釈は
霊国と小国が同盟を結んだということでしょうか。
中央は何をしているの？
え？
いえ、
メッシスはこれから数日の間地上に係留し機関の整備を行います。このような状況ではありますが、シビラの方々の骨休めになればと、このところ辛いことが多すぎました。
ええ、多分これから。
I've never really been clear on why Daminura gets to have like higher level conversations than everybody else seems to. I don't know if it's just that she like bothers to hang around with people who know what's going on and none of the other girls do. Like she just decides to be plugged in. It's interesting the way they present her. Oh snap. Oh snap.
シビラモリノスすぐ出ますので。
気にしないで。どうせ私も男に
Oh.
なるし。
You think that's gonna stop?
ああ、それにしても驚いちゃった。シムーン級が人の心を測るなんてね。
今でも我々はシムーンのことは何も分かってい
Oh,
ない。
she just gets into the shower next to a guy and is like, don't worry, I'm planning to become a man, so, you
言
know.
ってたもんね。
Not like this could possibly matter. It's not like you could be turned on by me when you know these facts.
ごめんごめん。ちょっと思い出しちゃってさ。
嫌な予感がしますね。
ほら、前にあなた言ってたでしょ？フロエと昔。
実は私とフロエは昔恋愛関係に。
恋愛関係？正直、あんまお似合いのカップルとは言えないなって。あ、怒った？
これから話すことは2人だけの秘密にしていただけますか？
確かにシビラフロエに対し好意というべきものはありました。しかし私は神聖なるシビラに対しどうしても。
一線を越えられなかった。
はい。
どんなにフロエに迫られても。
はい。ただ。
いいわ、ポリフ。私たちは恋愛関係だったの。誰かに聞かれたらそう言うのよ。わかった？わかってる。誰にも言わないって。でもこんなに面白い話、我慢できるかな。
シビラ・モリナス。
それにしても神聖なね。私たちってそんな大層なもんかしら。
あなたはご自分のことを理解していらっしゃらないのです。
そんなもんかな。
I don't know how old Wapu Reef is, but I get the sense probably hasn't been a man for very long, considering that he's still got huge tits. It seems like it takes a while for the transition to work.
カイムのパラ様が戻ってきたわね。
Just a gorgeous shot out of nowhere. That was interesting.
いいものだな。若い娘たちの笑い声は。
艦長、我々にもあんな時代が。
ああ、確かにあったような気がするが。いや、本当にあったのかな。
Were we ever that young?
お呼びですか、シビラ・ドミヌーラ。
まずは祈りを。あなたにしかできない内密の頼みがあるのよ。シムーンは犯すべからざる神聖なる神の蒸気。そうよね。
はい。
その神の蒸気が落ちた。なぜ？あなたにはもうその答えは分かっているはず。言いにくいなら私から。
シムーンがただの機械だからです。
心を測るシムーン級ヘリカルモートリス。確かに謎は残されている。それでも所詮はあなたの言った通り。シムーンの他国に対する絶対的優位性はすでに失われたわ。遠くない将来、我がシムラークルム旧国と隣国の軍事的力関係は逆転する。シムーンを解体しなさい。ただの機械だと先に言ったのは
Oh boy.
あなたの方よ。
This is basically like a stem cell metaphor.
そんなことは誰もが遠い昔から知っていたことです。しかし人々はそんなただの機械を神聖な犯すべからざるものとして敬愛してきました。
それはなぜだと思うの？
シムーンしかないからです。シムーンしかないのです。シムーンを冒涜することは私にはできません。
あなたにも分かっているはずよ。シムーンのすべてを知ることで我が旧国は救われる。
おかしいよ。これだけ探しても見つからないなんて。どうして？私たちに見つかったから基地ごと移動しちゃったのかも。
戻りましょう。
待って。だとしたらもっと調べないと。まず
戻りなさい。
私の意見は聞いてくれないんだ。
二人しかいなければ
Ah, that's a really great statement. Two people cannot rule by majority rule, or cannot decide by. Two people cannot decide by majority rule. Always important to remember. Seems like the Simoun like ate that girl. Maybe it sent her somewhere.
決心はついた？
お断りしたはずです。
時間がないのよ。隣国は同盟を組み始めている。あの空中基地がいい例よ。我々が何も知らないうちに。
我々とは誰のことです？シビラ・ドミヌーラ。あなたは一体。
ドミヌーラが何の用？
ああ、リモネ機の調子が悪いって。
あんまり嘘がうまくないな。
そのようですね。
ユン。ネビリルに、いや、何かあればすぐに飛び立ちたい。その時は、パルを組んでほしい。
魂の値は皆、等しく同じ。
Hell of a way to respond to that.
そこを見誤れば、判断すら誤る。もっとも、仲間に何かあれば、言われずとも飛び立つが。
I feel like Yoon would be a Twitter user. Like one of those really intense Twitter users who's always like, you know, on about how wrong everybody is about everything.
You're wrong.
Wrong.
ワポーリフ、まさか。
あなたも以前おっしゃっていた。シムーンを解体しろと。
You going to bed? Give me a big hug. You so much. Big daisuki.
Me too.
Big daisuki.
シムーンを感じて、分かったことがある。
Okay, enough.
I almost fell asleep just there.
神の蒸気。
That's a cool shot. Sacred powers. Rest in peace, sinners. Judgment.
帰ってこなかったね。
警察だけだもの。心配することないよ。アエル。まだ水玉のリマージョン
やるつもりなのかな。
好きだといいんだって。パルのこと好きだとリマージョンがうまくいきやすいって。ちょっとそれって私がアーエルに。
へえ、フロエ、本当の恋をしたことなんてある
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. If somebody asked me what this show is about,
静かにし
my
ない。
answer, what is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
なかなか似合わないでしょう。だが味は保証します。
話とは？
シビラ・ドミヌーラ。すいません。あなたのことを少し調べさせていただきました。あのコール・デクストラ最後の生き残り。コール・デクストラ。今はその存在自体がなかったことにさ
Oh
れてし
shit,
ま
she's
った。
the last survivor of a
水玉のリマー
fucking.
ジョンを完成させるためだけに編成され
Oh.
た幻のコール。
Oh.
水玉のリマージョンは失敗し、残りのシビラたちはその命を落とした。
The
そして今
plot
あなたは
thickens.
紙幣院直属のシビラ。その人事についてはあの九種たちでさえ口出しできない。
ええ、そうだわ。そんなことを言うために私をお茶に？
いえ、あなたがこれからなさろうとしていることをじっと見ている者がいるということを知っておいていただきたかった。何をするにせよ、それを成し遂げるには我々は何かをひたすら信じていなければならない。
信じる。信じるに値する対象。それがシムーン。
This counts as manservice.
その神秘性が真実であろうとなかろうと関係はない。
And yeah, Wapu Reef is stunningly attractive. I definitely feel like Wapu Reef and Morinus is the most relatable couple. If I was comparing me and Bird to any of the couples in this show, they'd be my choice. You know? Obviously, Bird being Wapu Reef. Oh shit, time to start profaning some motherfucking religion. Sin, 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 sin.
シムーンはただの機械。神の蒸気などではない。
Oh, are you so sure? Let us begin to profane in the realm of God. I love that scene. I love that was both like a progress in their relationship, but it also symbolizes kind of her moral. Like, she's like, morally, I'm against taking apart the Simoun, but morally, I'm also against kissing this girl, but I'm sure that's wrong. And because of that, I'm going to extrapolate from that it will also be wrong not to take apart the Simoun. So she's kind of made both decisions together. And it makes he's kind of made both decisions together. It kind of makes you wonder, are they both or either of them good decisions?
そこにあるのはただの螺旋です。我々に理解できるのはやはりその
Turns out there ain't nothing fucking in there. It's completely incomprehensible. Or maybe she understands it. I don't know. I assume it's just a bunch of Fibonacci spirals or something. Maybe it's a fucking Lovecraftian mind monster. It looks like she just saw Cthulhu. I definitely think she's feeling some religious guilt over taking apart the Simoun. Like, oh shit, I should not have profaned God like this. She's alright, she just sinned big. Yeah, that's the face of a Lovecraftian haunt. Pure existential dread and shock. Why'd you do it, Wapu? Oh, I love that. The symbolism of that shot composition. Where it was like the line of the ship was like casting this huge shadow over her and separating her from everyone else. Him, damn it. That was a fucking lit episode. I like that. I like that the plot got more interesting, but without sacrificing doing something with the character relationships, and also progressing the relationship that's kind of been the most hinted at, like from the start, like the first fucking time those two saw each other in like episode 2. So it's nice to get some progress and even some drama on that front. I also like how many of these episodes have literally left us off with the characters like unsure about each other and then doing nothing to resolve that in the next one. Like the sisters ended in conflict. Iru and Neviril are still in a conflict. Paraieta, is kind of still on her own emotionally. Now there's conflict in the one relationship that seemed to be doing pretty okay. So yeah, pretty much everybody at this point is in kind of a nebulous, uncomfortable space in their relationships. And the show really hasn't let up on the gas in that regard at all. Okay, so that was 14, right? We just did 12, 13, 14, I think. It's interesting to me how, despite all the LGBT window dressing, the show is mostly about religion. And I would say, I mean, in terms of stuff that keeps people in the closet or like what people are dealing with, like what is the biggest thing preventing people from being open? I would say it's religion. Like most religion the way that it's preached, at the very least, in this current moment, most world religions frown upon being gay, and it's pretty much the only resistance there is. Like, there's not really a strong argument against being gay outside religion, you know? So it's interesting that this show, I think the point of it kind of is to create a situation where everyone is gay, just like innately by the fact that there are not women, you know, and then it also, by letting them make a choice of which gender they're going to pick, it also gets to play with gender roles a lot, because the characters have their own reasons for why they think they want to be male or female, but the show kind of attacks that reasoning, where like sometimes there are characters who are saying I want to be a man, and then characters who are saying I want to be a woman, and it's interesting um the differences in what they think are, like, maybe one of them thinks I want to be a man for reasons that that would make them more like the other person who is saying they want to be a woman, you know. It plays around a lot with that aspect of like basically removing the meaning that we give to gender and to being gay in our world, in order to explore how religion would still affect you, you know, how religion would still like change your feelings about the world and like your feelings about other people, and the way that you treat war, you know, as a concept, the way you dehumanize your enemies, the way you dehumanize yourself, you know. So yeah, I definitely think it's more about religion, but it's also about identity and how religion controls your identity, and using this really interesting take on gender to kind of handle the question of gender and LGBT, but without it being the same way that it's handled in real life, you know, so they can say something different about it than what you would say, you know, in any of the cultures that exist now. Close the blinds real quick because this is dark. Okay. That was my off the cuff analysis of what I think the show is trying to do based on what you said there, Ellen. Thanks for mentioning it, putting it in my head. Okay, 15 now. Skip ahead to 1:30. We are on 15, right? Yeah, this seems right. Let me know when a couple of yo were ready to go, and then we'll start the show. You're going to make your own analysis of the show when you're done? Good, good. I would like that. I probably will too. Maybe after. I would like to see everyone else's analysis before I try to put my own together, because I want to see all the different angles people come at it from before I present my own. You know, I'll read some stuff that's been written about it before. I know I've never written anything particularly interesting about this show. Like, I've recommended it a lot, but my original review was terrible because it was like one of the first things I wrote on my anime blog. And I think I might have wrote about it again later in a couple of contexts, but never at like length. The most I've ever understood it and like thought about it was when I watched the director and art director commentary, which I do recommend. If you end up liking this show at all and you want to rewatch it, I don't think it's every episode. I think they did a commentary on just like a random spattering of episodes, so it's not like it would take you all day to watch all of it. But it's worth it. It's good, it's interesting, and it will definitely give you more insights into pretty random aspects. Like, they're not like trying to be necessarily comprehensive. It's more like every once in a while they kind of, oh yeah, this moment, by the way, you know, here's a fun fact about it. All right, we're ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
あなたも以前おっしゃっていた。シムーンを解体しろと。そこにあるのはただの螺旋です。
我々に理解できるのはやはりその見えるのですね。何が見えるのですか。
Definitely not good. A stick. A bundle of sticks. You know what they call those? A faggot.
それ何？
ああ、これを組んでゆりかごを作る。
ゆりかご？
俺の生まれ育った地方では春になるとこれを飾る。儚く散った魂にせめて穏やかな眠りを与えんと。それでは太すぎる。
Much too thick to be called a stick. Too
ドミノーラ
coarse
が
and
なぜああなったか
girthy.
はわからんが。でもね、お前がそばにいてやるといい。
どうして？
俺たちの中で最もドミヌーラと近いのはお前だ。
Who does Yoon pilot with? Like, we see her talk to people all the time. I've never had a sense that she has any, like, really close personal relationships. I can't remember. Maybe she pilots with Morinus?
ネビリル、何もなかったか？
ええ、何もなかった。
I guess it's debatable if there are any two-sided relationships in this show. There's a lot of people barking up one another's trees and not really getting a response.
何？さ、
Lapusha, I'm allowed to use the F slur in any context I feel like. I say it constantly on this show. You probably can't without your... Well, I don't know. Yakuman managed to say it somehow. So I don't know. Maybe maybe you're just allowed to on YouTube. I'm not sure.
ドミヌーラは何を見たの？やはり神聖なるもの。
My videos always, my live streams always get demonetized one way or another. It's either because of the swearing or because of the copyright or both. So I'm not particularly worried about it if it's not going to get me outright taken off of the YouTubes. And considering how often Brandon Rogers says faggot in his videos, I assume it's allowed at least if you're gay. Well, damn, that was sad. I felt that. It was sad.
あったかい。
It's rare that you see someone aggressively force someone else to grab their boob to make
でも、ドミヌーラがそういうことなら、
both of you uncomfortable. I'm not really sure what she was trying to accomplish with that, actually. Like, I guess it was
何が起こったの？
just to say, like, hey, look, you've profaned me, get over it. Like, maybe she's trying to rob her of the, like, fetishization of herself. But, like, from Rapurif's reaction, it's kind of like, oh, is that how you see this? Is like, is that I'm fetish? I don't know. It's very complicated emotions, difficult to describe in words,
ネビリル。
but interesting.
待て。ネビリルは消耗している。すぐに祈れる状態ではない。でも、ドミヌーラも祈れぬ今、しばらくは私の命令に従ってもらう。
命令ってさ、まるで軍隊みたい。
Anthony Munzi, I think on X there's always like a shitload of bot viewers, so typically there's like a couple of real viewers. There is a chat on X. I think you have to click through onto the video to get to the chat or something. There's usually one person chatting on X at any given stream. I keep saying X because you typed it in your chat, but it's Twitter to me still. I shouldn't have let you get the mind germ into my head of calling it that preposterous new name that I will hastily revert it from when I take ownership of the
アー
website.
ルがあそこで弾くなんてね。うん、びっくりしちゃった。
前だったら手を引っ張ってでも連れて行こうとしたよね。
アナエル見たくない。アエルはさ、強引なくらい前向きなのがいいんじゃん。変に気を使うなんて全然らしくない。
やきもち。
違うもん。アエルはそういうんじゃないの。
リモネ、アエルは？
さっき船の外に出て行ったけど。
外にね。
何しに行ったのかしらね。
さあね。
Lapucia, Bird has seen The Boys season 4. I have not.
浴びてこようかなって思って。
何も聞いてないわよ。
たく。
Pretty.
ごめん。何を謝るの？謝る理由は見つからないくせに。
There's a lot of shots of girls dipping their feet in water in this show. I'm sure partly because it's like a, like a religious cleansing kind of a metaphor. But it's interesting.
私のせいだってそれだけはわかるから。だからうぬぼれないで。
Neviril and Airu's relationship is more like the relationship of the voices in my own head.
お許しください、シビラウレア。無礼なことを。
The voice that says, I am absolutely going to do everything I want to do versus the voice that says, I am absolutely not going to do anything I don't want to do. Sometimes those two things can be very much in conflict.
アイルを通して気づかされてしまった。あの二人にとって私は。より高みを目指すための道具でしかないネビリル。
Lapucia, you can absolutely pay for me and Bird to watch Critical Drinker's review of Season 4 sometime on stream. I hate that guy, and I've been waiting for the excuse to go after him, but I don't think enough of my audience cares about him to make it worth talking about him, unless, for the same reason I talk about every other YouTuber I talk about, somebody's paying me to do it, proving that they do in fact give a shit. Yeah, I'd love to go after that dude. Unless he loved the show and was totally right about it or something, I don't know. Yes, it is definitely time to revive the literal thinker. One of my favorite characters I've ever invented, and he only got to be in one video and one after credit stinger on another. Simp for Gwen, how much do we have to pay you? It's always $1 a minute for watching videos.
私も行くわ。いや、君は。でも、ネビリル。
Yakuman, you gotta remember, when I watch videos I don't like, you hear about 30 seconds of the video and then you hear about 30 minutes of me screaming about it. I pretty much EFAP everything I watch. Anthony Munzi, if you never saw it, a couple of summers ago when Thor Ragnarok came out, I made this like hour-and-a-half long video proving that Critical Drinker could not have watched that movie based on his review, but nobody really cared. You know, he didn't respond. He ignored it completely. So I think it will take a lot more to actually cause any problems for that guy than just simply pointing out that he's clearly not even watching some of the movies he fucking reviews.
静かね。今日はシモンのとこ行かないの？え？ああ、まあね。かくれんぼしようか。子供扱い。どう？会える？
ああ、いいね。じゃあモリナス、100数えて。ズルするんじゃないよ。
わかってる。じゃあ行くよ。1、2、
リモね。
3、
隠れろ。
5、6、7、8、9、10、11、12。
こっちだ。
その歌、会えるの風紀。
新天地への扉。安らぎの大地を求める移民たちの歌。テンプスパティウムはとどまることのできぬ私たちを受け入れてくれた。水玉のリマージョンのために編成されたコール・デクストラ。命を落とすことを前提に選ばれた兵士たち。それでも私は良かった。死と引き換えに旧国は私を必要としてくれた。必要とされたかった。私はずっとだから
必要だよ。私、水玉のリマージョンしたい。ドミヌーラとしたい。
なぜ？
パルだから。
シビラ・パライエッタ、雨足が強くなってきました。お体に触ります。どうぞ中へ。
Para was being pathetic and the world pissed on her? Sounds incredible.
どうしたの？
How often is she not being pathetic?
ドミヌーラに用？
いや、何を迷っている。こんなことではネビリルを。
That was fucking adorable. Just look over and you see her head above the boxes, looking all lonely.
まだだ。
That honestly might have been my favorite shot in the whole show. Just her fucking popped up above the boxes.
ドミヌーラが戻るのを待った方がいいんじゃん。ドミヌーラの指示がなければ何もできないのか。つまらないことにこだわってる場合じゃないよ。つまらないだって。でもさ、このままじゃ会える。私とパルを組め。え？お前と私で警察に行く。これから。
You know what? I'm surprised it took so long for them to end up paired. I would have. When you think about it, it's kind of surprising Parayata never was just like, nah, fuck you, you're with me.
ダメだ。君はまだ。お願い。私を行かせて。パライ。
Cucked again. God damn. She's definitely more of the can't wake up, wake me up inside emo, you know, as compared to Kimes crawling in my skin emo.
かくれんぼどうする？
死ぬよ。
え？
ドミヌーラ。
な、
これから死ぬ人はああいう目をするんだ。
リモネ。
ドミヌーラ。
ドミヌーラ、君の意見を聞かせてほしい。この状況をどう見る？ドミヌーラ。
そう。眠っていた人間の判断よりも、あなたの判断は不確かなのかしら。
Damn! God damn! She's really just getting it from all fucking sides in this episode. Bitch who just woke up. Hey bitch, I just woke up.
ドミヌーラ。
おかわりをちょうだい。
あ、うん。
That was like that scene solidified Daminura as like the greatest and Parayeta is the worst. At least for the time being.
シムーンを解体することで、私はその先を見てしまった気がする。
気がするだけでしょ。本当にやってみなくちゃ
からない。
それしかないのね。あなたに求められてきたのは高く飛ぶことだけ。大空に描くリマージョン。だからこそ、それを否定されれば、自らを否定されたことになる。
The face of God has told Daminura it is time to start.
私たちは似ているわ。私はあなたを選んだ。
What's the word? Grooming this child. That tends to be what God tells people, isn't it?
私はあなたのために描く。追玉のリマージョン。
Yeah, Ellen, okay. Scare quotes around start. Fair enough. It's last time they interacted, she kind of put off a vibe of like, Limone, you know, you're a kid, you should stay a little further away. And then she saw the face of God, and now she's like, you know what, Limone, actually, we're going to do the Emerald Remodjon together and create the ultimate miracle. What is the ultimate miracle? Probably like just skating Limone up like 6 years in age or something. You know, that's probably what I'd imagine Daminura is hoping. She's just like, all right, maybe if you and I love each other so much that we make this Emerald Remodjon, you will just age skip 6 years and we can be together. I think that's what's going through Daminura's head. That's my theory. All right. Episode 16. That's the last one we're doing for tonight. Okay. Skip to 1 minute 30. Let me know when you're ready. Yeah, Helen, their relationship bounces from being so cute to so fucked up real fast. It really does. It's painful how pathetic Para is. Like, it gives me secondhand cringe. And it's even funnier that it wasn't resolved. Most of that episode was about Para being pathetic. And then the ending resolution of the episode was about Daminura coming back from her coma to have even more steadfast resolve in doing things with Limone. And it's like, wait a minute. We just totally left Para at like the absolute low. Just sitting there. It's pretty messed up. I see Simp for Gwyn is ready. Anybody else ready yet? Ready's in chat. Got a fucking new mosquito bite on my foot. I literally cannot go a single day without getting a new goddamn mosquito bite. This episode is titled The Emerald Remodjon. Something tells me this is going to be a big one. Yeah, that sounds right. I hope so. I was hoping that we'd get a really big episode in this session. I don't feel like we have. Like, we've had a lot of deep stuff, like some real great character stuff, but nothing that's like shifted the plot forward that much. Like, there's a little bit of, I guess, taking apart the Simoun kind of implicitly moved the plot, but there's nothing explicit yet. So let's hope something like that happens. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
私はメッシスの艦長ワウフ。コールテンペストが哨戒任務中に発見した冷国の空中補給基地はその後発見されないまま。コールテンペストはすでに4機の
Plumbish is such a fun name for a nationality.
時間の敵の出現回数の増加が気になっている。メッシスにはシムーンは2機しか残っていないことになる。嫌な感じだ。
Como pau e peboliche e e
飯を炊く係は今はいらんぞ。
Eu como pau e bebo leite. Oh boy. Definitely a fucking foreboding atmosphere going into this episode. Don't worry, Ellen. I'm trying to make you laugh, but I'm hoping to, you know, I want everybody to see my progress so that you know I'm still working on it. I made it through the first lesson today that teaches you, you know, como bebo leite, masa, caro, casa, menino, menina, mujer, mujer, mujer,
見つかったと思った方がいいな。
mujer.
もっと高度を下げろ。これ以上下げると木に接触します。構わん、なぎ倒す。どこか身を隠す場所を探せ。
Uma mulher.
一時の方向に丘があります。全速で回り込め。出漁用意。シムー2機で戦ってもメッシスがやられたら終わりよ。母を失ったひな鳥は飢えて死ぬしか
A
ない。
baby bird that loses its mother will starve to death. Don't talk that way. You'll scare the children. What a fucking exchange.
リモネはビビってないってさ。
Lemone's not scared, right, Lemone? Hey, that's my fucking trauma victim. Oh, wait, wrong girl. Alright, I'm excited about Airu and Pareeta. I want to see how this is going to fly.
シビラドミヌーラ。シムーンは神の蒸気。落ちることはない。
Says you. Got all religious after you committed ultimate sin.
どうするドミヌーラ。このまま敵を追撃。いや、
今はメッシスを守ることが先決だ。左右に分かれて発信位置の特定を防ぐ。
そうね。地上を攻撃して煙幕代わりにしましょう。
了解。
あのね、アエル。
リモネ、
ロードレアモンのぬいぐるみ持ってきちゃった。
あれ。
Why?
ややこい、やこい。
This episode has some very strange dialogue. Oh, that looked awesome. That was probably the best looking action shot in the whole goddamn show. This episode is another one that's very much giving like a ringer director. I don't know if it's the same guy as that other episode that I said this about, 8. So I know he had done 2 episodes, but I think the other one was 20. Whoever directed this one is definitely somebody different. It's got that feel. And the storyboarding, just overall, like... I also forgot about this fucking epic prog jam in the soundtrack. Glad to hear this back. They really like every single fucking pensive song that's in this show they've played in this episode. Really laying it in thick with the upsetting atmosphere. It was a trick.
言ったようだな。アイル。まだだ。
She's probably taken aback by the fact that Airu is even capable of patience. And especially in a moment when she wasn't instinctively patient. Yep. You're a fucking
戦
baby.
争のやり方が上手くなったからって誰にも誇れるわ
It
けじゃない
kind of
し
is, Aeru. It
戦
is
争
a
のやり
little
方
bit.
か。そう、戦争のやり方を
Oh yeah, I did read The Art of
生き
War.
延びる術を
You're right.
もっと覚えなきゃ。
Sun Tzu, how did I forget? College. Music or bands that sound like that song. Actually, there's a song on the new Donald Glover album. I mean, Childish Gambino album.
私のために
Fuck, I can't remember which one it is. It's the one that says it features Ludwig Göransson on it, and it goes off in a direction that kind of sounds like that towards the back end. But stuff like Yes kind of sometimes sounds like that. You know, very like 70s prog, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, I guess. It also kind of reminds me of like a movie soundtrack.
わかんない。
And the beginning of the song M1A1 by Gorillaz.
なんでわかるのかわかんない。
春だからでしょ。
Pink Floyd. Like the Animals album.
もっと早く気づくべきでした。
つまりみんなはおびき出されたってこと？
はい。コールテンペストはバラバラにされ、その力を分散させられてしまった。
大丈夫よ、リモネ。我々の正確な位置はまだ知られてはいない。
シビラ・ドミヌーラ、あなたにももう分かっているはずです。じきに朝日が昇る。敵の
The
次の
sun
我々は
will
必ず見つかるでしょう。
rise again.
我々にはどんな選択肢がある？
一つは4機のシムーンの帰還を待ち、敵襲に対し反撃の体制を整えるまでじっとしている。もう一つは一刻も早くこの空域を脱出するか。
それではネビルたちはどうなる？
それは
艦長の意見はこうでしょう。この状況で帰ってこないシムーンの生存の可能性はかなり低いと。
どんな根拠でそんなざれ言を？コールテンペストは9国最高のコール。やられるはずがない。
その通りだよ。
Damn
みんな
straight.
必ず戻ってくる。だから落ち着いて。パラエッタ。
I feel like Sonotori Dayo could be translated like, that's the story, that's the business.
艦長の意見が必ずとは限らない。
随分と乱暴ね。
リモネ、私と一緒に行ってほしい。一緒に。
リモネは私のパル。
That's a very Utena drawing Anthe closer type of, or even a Saionji dragging
なんだというのだ、
Anthe
お前た
closer.
ち。どうしてそんなに冷静でいられる？仲間が危機に立たされているというのに、私は仲間を見捨てるわけにはいかない。
仲間じゃなくてネビリルでしょ。いつからネビリルはあんたの下になったと？
下だと。
シビラ・アウレアはコールテンペスト最高のシビラ。あんたごときがネビリルを守れるなんて。
Damn.
思い上がりだ。
Damn, she straight up called her out on White Knighting. Oh my god. We're like in the whole show has become harmonies.
私があんたと行く。
What a way to portray that moment.
リモネ、私たちも行きましょう。その前に少し時間を。すぐに終わるの。それにあなただって今の心のままでアーエルとシムーンを動かせないでしょ。パライエッタ。
Yeah, well, fair. Really saving some later lives there. Yeah, I feel like that was probably one of those moments where fucking Shinichiro Kobayashi just showed up to work with some scenes he drew, and they were like, "Oh, you just did that? Okay, sure." I don't know. Maybe it was planned to be that way. I don't remember if they comment on that in the commentary.
信じるものがなければ人は大地に立つことすらできない。私にとってそれは旧国でありテンプスパティウムだった。
Oh my god. This is like a church burning. Our religion's fucking fake. I saw a real God, and our God's shit fake God. That's what I think she's gonna say. I think that's where she's going with this. Yahari.
どうした ?8 時の方向に消え思ったより早い。逃げる暇はなさそうだ。メシスはこの場にとどまって反撃を試みる。よし、急げ。
行くぞ、アエ。大丈夫なの？
お前を求めている。お前がいなくてはネビリルを救えないからな。
シビラドミノーラ、どうかご無事で。
あなたも。リモネ？
返すの忘れちゃった。
She literally just keeps accidentally finding herself in the cockpit with a gigantic plushie. That is so fucking adorable. Also a problem I have found myself having. Just like, you know, I didn't feel like putting it down, and then suddenly I realize I'm still holding it at an inopportune moment. Well, that was a cool shot. Much like episode 8, this episode makes me like, it's got me imagining, like, what if the show always looked like this, you know? Like, I think it would have had more of a shot if every episode had this kind of pacing and style, and like, I don't even think that much interesting shit has happened in story-wise so far. It's just really well directed. Stuff like that. That looks awesome. Where have those ideas been the whole show? They got AI or something? Oh shit, they're gonna do it. You knew they were gonna try it at least, because the episode's called that. Lemonade, I've seen the face of God. And its face was fucking horrifying. I guess it was like doing DMT or something for her.
わずかに見えたもの。それが怖いのよ。
それって。
言葉にはできない。でも、あえて名付けるなら。
Hope, the scariest thing of all, I guess.
我々のために戦ってくださっている。
It's true.
我々の
Hope
ために
does lead to more suffering than anything else. Well, you know, other than bombs, I guess. Hunger.
我々がおとりとなり、巫女様たちを逃がすんだ。はあ。
何よ。バカな。死ぬつもりか。私たちのために。
ええ、きっとそうよ。
司法準備。
Oh, yeah, there's a cool version of this song.
ええ。
したい。
何を。
Oh, this is the one I got a rap on. Peep the style of the kids checking for it. The number one question is how could you ignore it?
結局見失っちゃったか。
そうね。
Yo, when I come through, I feel it every single day, like everybody's really got my back in the attack mode that I'm going in. Oh shit, they're doing it. But they're not the main characters, so I can't imagine they're gonna perfect it. It looks like they have opened up a black hole. This didn't go well last time.
ちょっと誰が水玉のリバージョンなんてやってるの。
まさかもう一度見ることになるなんて。
It's like the fucking Berserk eclipse.
そうなの。あれが死んじゃう。
お願い。
やめて。
Oh, somewhere between the Eureka 7's 7th swell and activating a behelit.
ミヌーラ。
怖くないわ。
怖くない。一緒。一緒。
I like this song.
どこまでも。どこまでも。
It's going to be okay. Think about the music. This is not sad music. This isn't grieving my friends died music, right? It's gonna be okay.
何も変わらない。待って、ドミヌーラとモネはどこ？いない。しつこいやつらだ。
Let us ask ourselves, how well does anyone really even understand what the fuck the point of the Emerald Remajon is? It's supposed to create the ultimate miracle, right? The fuck does that mean?
なんだ？どうしたんだ？おい。
艦長。頭上よりアルクスプリーまで。
どうやら間一髪間に合ったよ。
Hey, our old cool captains are
お待た
back.
せしました。シビラの皆さん。
I don't really know where they had been.
みんな。
私はメシスの艦長ワウフ。我々は生き
It's a
延びた。
cool ass shot, but
アルクスプリーマと帰還したコールテンペストのシムーンによって
I guess we just assumed they then killed all of those planes immediately or something. Or they all flew off because they were intimidated.
シムーンは
They were unable to find any trace of them or their Simoun. What the fuck happened? Where'd they go? Where did they fucking go? We're not gonna learn that tonight. Where are Daminura and Limone? Where is their Simoun? Where's fucking Aurelia Amaryllis? Whatever the fuck her goddamn name was. Amelia Earhart. Where is Amelia Earhart? This whole show is about trying to figure out what happened to Amelia Earhart. Did Amelia Earhart perform the Emerald Mahjong and get black holed into somewhere? Amuria, thank you. Amuria Earhart. Did she fly around the world 3 times and get sucked into a black hole? Well, questions to be answered later. There's still 10 episodes left. The show has actually taken a lot longer to get to the heavy drama than I expected, than I remembered, I guess. But there's so much stuff that's happened that I didn't remember at all, that I'm like, man. Like, some of it I'm like, oh yeah, this. And some of it I'm like, wow, I really don't remember this, but cool, you know. Yakuman said, through the looking glass, perhaps? Is that what they mean by mirror? I don't remember them referencing a mirror, but you're on the right train of thought. Okay. Yes, Umineko is tomorrow. Umineko at 7:30. I may end up streaming at some point before then, because my mom is out of town, so I've got the garage open. I would have streamed out there today, but instead I took my time to finish this song that I've been working on for a while. I haven't played it yet because the song is a little loud and abrasive, and I didn't want to scare people away at the top of the stream. But I think I'll play us off. Just know that when I hit play on this, it's going to come in kind of loud. But I'm going to play you this song. I've played this before, but not the finish. I just finally finished it. I think I finished it. I don't think I'm going to change anything else about it. I don't know if it's finished in the technical sense of being as good as it could possibly be, but we'll call it finished. All right. This is Booster Gold. Future sight like a booster gold when I boost up dress under my skirt rolled up, hold up in a frog in the swaggy city like a groggy kitty got caught in a tizzy in the back of a Honda City when I hit my roll right past the toll booth on the way out of the city on the way to something pretty with about 650 in the bank and a big old bag of dank and my best friend play kid with me just singing along to the popular songs and calling it that's good shit tricks in the ball and I got a reasonable if you try to get a squeeze of me though baby deep in the hole but I gotta let it reasonable so you know I gotta keep with the flow lady bo beep beep what I sow when I find my sheep with I mean people crazy that you follow me but I'm bound for peace so we just for gold it's cold up there there's bears and shit so please be wary to take care and do stay woke and wary token carry broken scary choked and buried 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 cheap in a bowl but I'm gonna get a reasonable if you try to get a squeeze on me though baby deep in the hole but I gotta let a reason to blow so you know I gotta keep with the flow lady bo beep beep what I sow when I find my sheep with I mean people crazy that you follow me but I'm bound for peace and we dress for cold maybe cheap in a bowl but I'm gonna get a reasonable if you try to get a squeeze on me though baby deep in the hole but I gotta let a reason to blow so you know I gotta keep with the flow lady bo beep beep what I sow when I find my sheep with I mean people crazy that you follow me but I'm bound for peace and we dress for cold it's cold up there there's bears and shit so please be wary to take care and to stay woke and wary token scary broken scary choked and buried choked and buried choked and buried
Choked and buried. Choked and buried. Cheap in a bowl, but I'm gonna get a reasonable. If you try to get a squeeze on me, though, maybe deep in the hole, but I got a lot of reason to blow, so you know I gotta keep with the flow. Lady Bo, beep, beep, when I slow, when I find my sheep, with I mean people crazy that you follow me, but I'm bound for peace, so be dressed for cold. Maybe cheap in a bowl, but I'm gonna get a reasonable. If you try to get a squeeze on me, though, maybe deep in the hole, but I got a lot of reason to blow, so you know I gotta keep with the flow. Lady Bo, beep, beep, when I slow, when I find my sheep, when I mean people crazy that you follow me, but I'm bound for peace, so be dressed for cold. It's cold up there, there's bears and shit, so please beware, do take care, do say woke and weary, token scary, broken scary, choked and buried, oh, choked and buried, oh, choked and buried, oh, choked and buried, oh, choked and
I think I might end up cutting some of the chaos out of the background of that. I feel like there's a little too much. It's a little too hard to parse the actual lyrics because of all the shit going on in the background. When you get really deep into listening the same song over and over and over again, a lot of it becomes white noise. So it just feels like, I got to fill in all this space. And then you go back and listen to it and you're like, actually, now it actually sounds like white noise. Well, we'll see if that ends up being not the final version of that song by the time the album comes out. All right, I'm going to end this live stream so that this will be cleaner in the playlist later. So see ya, guys and gals and non-binaries and other types that exist, animals and such.